Boundaries. Boundaries are simply preferences, right? So I was talking to myself today, and I was like, self, Zelly, why are you so frustrated with people that are wishy-washy? And number one, recognized it because I used to be wishy-washy, okay? Number two, because change is inevitable and growth is optional. And I took the opportunity to create the option of growth. So when you reach a certain plateau, it is not a judgment. That is what the enemy would like you to think. It is a preference. It is boundaries that you have set that you are unwilling to allow someone to take your power, and nobody can take my power. So I say this, again, would never encourage you if I had not already been through it. Freaking stop being wishy-washy. Like, wishy-washy with feelings, wishy-washy with people. Like, say what you mean and mean what you say, because wishy-washy pushed you in a place of like much uncertainty, and frankly, it puts you in a place to be unkind. And being kind is gangsta. And I say that because when you are in an unwishy-wash place and your heart is wishy-washy, you can't make up your mind, it's really just because you don't want to sit in your accountability. And so it's so much easier to make it about everyone else instead of just sitting in your stuff, you know? And hear me out. Like, you could be watching me right now like, who does she think she is? This is the option. You can listen or not listen, but just be a doer. I'm just telling you where I used to sit. And not only it is a self-sabotaging mechanism towards your own life, it destroys relationships in your life. Like, just be about it. If you don't like someone, go freaking tell them. Like, have the conversation. If you don't like what they did, go freaking tell them. Have the conversation. Because most of the time, the reason that we don't speak up is because it's really something within you that you have to figure out, right? And it becomes an awareness to you that you just like, don't think I want to do that because that may not feel so good for me. So I will tell you, this is personal or business, right? So if you have been, let's just say you join someone, you join me in business, right? And you make all these excuses. I'm going to love you through it, right? But love is truth and truth is love. And so when you or me or anyone come up with excuses, those excuses become no excuses when you sit in that accountability and don't play the blame game. I don't have enough of this. I don't have enough of that. I think so. I don't think so. Take this from me. Truth will not only set you free, it will give you the utmost respect there ever could be. Because no one can ever say that they can't respect truth. They may not like it, but they respect it. So moral of the story is, be about it. Like, say what you mean and mean what you say. Stop freaking blaming other people for things that you are going through. And freaking stop being wishy-washy. Like, if you're not gonna mess with somebody, deal with them, then keep that boundary and don't do it. Don't keep swaying back and forth when it's circumstantially convenient for you. It's a trashy way to live. Yeah, I'm saying it. Like, stop it. Be about it. Wishy-washy hearts, they stay soft. And just like any other part of your mind, body, soul, life, you gotta exercise it. Your heart is the biggest muscle. Start exercising it in the right way. I love you. Own your Take responsibility. Make the decision today. Keep your accountability. You can do it. It may not feel good, but boundaries are simply preferences. What do you prefer? And lastly, whatever you prefer will usually be what you want from others. So are you willing to give it to yourself first? I love you.